フルカウンター
Alright lads, so before the video does start, I want to quickly say that my Grand Cross 2022 rewind is now out. If you want to see the yearly review of Grand Cross and all the content that's come out with your favorite YouTubers, then be sure to check that video out. It's around 10 minutes long. I made it short this year just because I didn't want to spend too long editing it. But I hope you guys do enjoy it. People are loving it already. It just came out 10 minutes ago, so I'm a little bit nervous. Check the comments. Alright lads, so it's currently now update day. Purgatory Meliodas is now out on global, or is about to come out when I upload this video. Today we're going to go through the best gear set for Purgatory Meliodas. Now he's not obviously on global just yet, but thankfully we can somewhat showcase him because this is his outfit. And if you want to know the best gear set for him, then we're going to go through it today. Now if you are smart, like me, although I'm probably not going to use it on him because I feel like I might use it towards Nanashi, but we did recently get a lot of compensation for the actual Grimmore nerfs, and one of those compensations, we can get max percentage SSR gear. So we see right now, if I was to make this gear set, the actual rolls will be maxed out to 3% straight away for attack. Now it's only attack, defense, and HP, which is actually a good thing. You don't really want to max out pace or anything like that. However, the only bad thing is the fact that the main stat weapon, you can see right here, is still between 390 to 520. So it's not fully maxed out, but the main thing is definitely the 50% for attack and whatever other piece you get, like a defense and also HP. So what do you want to make the character? Now it's important to know that the character has got the highest CC in the game. They did showcase in the live stream that the character with HP defense does get up to 70k CC, which is by far the highest in the game, just above Escanor. So in terms of CC, if you give the character HP defense and max out the percentages with the basic stats, so HP defense and also attack, 50% of all three of them, then you're going to get the highest CC in the game out of any character. Granted, assuming you obviously have high constellation and you have the character 6/6 as well, max cosmetics too, there's a very good chance if you bring this set, you're going to start first. And that's kind of important because we go towards the actual passive a little bit. Now, if we go towards the passive, it's a lengthy one. We're not going to read through all of it. The one thing we're looking towards is the Bond of Purgatory. Now, I believe he has 3 of those. So I think it does stack up, which is kind of insane, by the way. But what he does do is decreases damage received by demon race allies. So you ideally want to use the demon team with him. You don't really want to use Golfa. You don't want to use Escanor. You don't want to use Diane. You can use him because he's still such a broken character. But his main team, what he's really used for, is obviously the demon team. And the demon team, you lot know by now, with Esterosa, they'll just returning with the new banner coming out with Purgatory Meliodas. Just get a good time to play using demons. And you want to start first. Like, I can't stress enough, Esterosa needs to start first because you want to apply them encroachments. The max darkness you can apply in one turn is obviously free. And you want to wait till turn 2 to do your crazy single target damage or AoE damage with the encroachment. So it does take 2 turns to set up. So you want to make sure you can start first. But also as well, the more darkness you get on the character with Esterosa on the team, you are going to get more actual base stats because the character does get up to 50%. So you really need to start first. I mean, the game's always been like that. If you start first, you most likely win. But it's very apparent with the new Meliodas. But he does have a little bit of a combat mechanic in some way, because if the character or his teammates are attacked 3 times, he is going to remove all the buffs and gain his true magic form, which would then do like 4% extra damage to his debuff or stance character. So you can still start a second, it's not game over, but there's a good chance if Escanor being out of the game, someone's gonna die turn 1, and you don't really want that. So honestly, I actually recommend giving the character HP defense because the character's going to start first, and the damage he does is actually already insane even with HP defense. This was from Tony, but this is in my rewind, which is why I'm including it. But this was Tony's actual AoE card, rank 1, and I believe that only the Escanor was extorted. I think he actually died actually, so no, he was extorted. So literally, look at the numbers right now. It's 1 million, and I believe he was having a HP crit at the time, so does the attack defense actually matter when you're doing this numbers already? Probably not. The most important thing is definitely starting first. So honestly, for me, if I was to actually use the character in PvP, I might actually give him HP crit or defense, depending on if I keep starting first or not. Now, it's important when you make your gear sets, you make it so you can actually interchange them. Because obviously for PvE content, you want to give the guy attack crit because he's not dying, you're not starting first, it doesn't really matter. You want to make sure you can do as much damage as possible. So if you're using a character for PvE content, like the multi-B battles, you use them for final bosses, tower trials, the boss battles, you want to make sure you give the character attack crit. So right now is obviously my attack defense set, and this is obviously from Meliodas. I made this when Lost Fane came out, and I'm sure most of you lot made Lost Fane as well. But one thing you probably haven't done, because Meliodas hasn't really been a HP unit or a backline unit, HP defense. So like I said, I definitely recommend it. But if I was to make the gear set, what I actually would do, since I already made the actual defensive pieces, I would literally make these 3 up here, just make them HP, and then make these 2 crit. Now, I feel like I might get this question, but you don't really want to do this because there's no point. But the character kind of is based off Pierce a little bit. The character does do 2 times Pierce, but also additional damage as well. And then Slash also does additional damage of the hero's Pierce rate. So technically speaking, the more actual Pierce you get, the more damage you're doing. But once again, if you do bring Pierce... One, I've actually already made Pierce rolls because I used them back with the Blue D Meliodas days. But as you can see right now, this is, you lose CC. If you don't know, the main base stats you get from the character, so attack, defense, and HP, gives you a lot more CC. Where if I was to switch our attack for Pierce rate, yes, I may be doing more damage because the AoE skill might do a lot more damage. But I'm also losing CC. And once again, Demon Team, you want to start first, so it's not really worth it. Once again, the character is actually kind of overkill a lot of time, so the extra Pierce does really matter. But the Demon Team already has a lot of support towards Pierce because you can bring Demon Chandler in the sub slot, which does increase your Pierce by 40%, so you're doing already more damage with your AoE skills and also single target skills. So once again, the character already has a lot of support towards him, especially with the Pierce rolls. So you may not want to max it out, but I'll definitely test it when the character comes out because I've already made the gear for it. But yeah, boys, that is basically it. Let me know what you lot are doing. Honestly, I do recommend for the character to make him both HP crit and also attack defense. So you have all the set complete, so you can switch that whenever you want to. If you're starting to lose more games because your CC is hurting, then you can switch over to HP defense. If you want to do more crit damage, then switch over to, you can do HP crit as well. Honestly, I would recommend making a full set for him. I have already done attack defense, and I'll be definitely making a HP crit for him because, once again, my CC for my Demon Team is quite low because I don't have cosmetics, I don't have Duke Tau. So I might want to compensate for, obviously, HP defense. Also, it should be said, if a character does get extorted, which you kind of want you to do with Estarossa, they're dying regardless, right? No one's surviving the extort from Estarossa from that Demon Team. But also, Escanor does get, obviously, damage immunity, I guess, invincibility for, like, whatever ult level he has. So, surviving 2 or 3 attacks from Escanor might be kind of hard. So, having HP crit or HP defense is definitely the option, I think, for Dark Purgatory Meliodas, but that is only for PvP content. If you're going to use the character for PvE, of course, go for attack crit. But like I said, I'd definitely make the whole set for him. Make Pierce rolls if you want to, make HP defense, make everything for him because this is Meliodas, this is the main character from the game. You're going to be using him in many different situations. We're going to be getting Demon King Meliodas in the future. We're going to be getting True Magic Form Meliodas. We're going to be getting so much more Meliodas. It's honestly optimal right now to make every single gear set for him because why not, right? And if you save them, you can use your max 50%. But to be fair, for me, since I am an unknown main, depending how my summons go, I think I might give this to him, but we'll have to wait and see. But I'm probably going to give this to Nanashi because why not, right? But yeah, boys, that is all. Let me know how your summons went because I'm sure the banner just went live. So hopefully we get lucky and hopefully you got lucky too. I'm really hoping I pull a lot of SSRs and I'll be probably releasing the video a few hours after this one because I'm probably still sleeping right now. So boys, thank you for watching. Make sure to watch the rewind. It's out right now. And I'll see you in a few hours. Peace.